Tonight, I decided to play Geometry Dash while sleep deprived. Probably not the best idea, I know, but I ended up making some actually pretty solid statements throughout. So I put together my favorite topics I talked about and put them all into one 4-minute long video. Now time for non-sleepy me to stop talking and let the other me continue. Don't you know that a lot of things created in the world is really just made out of like popular demand? Like how the creator of GIFs called it GIFs, but popular demand called it GIFs, so now they're called GIFs. It's weird things like that that really show how much humanity impacts others, positive or negative. If you think about it, life can be explained super easily. Just our hardware is reproducing and surviving, but software is what we download as we live throughout our life, and our software is what we know as a human, but as we know as an animal is our hardware. Of course, you have your malware in there, like sometimes you have malware. All you gotta do is just reset, which is what meditation is for. Some malware may include like addictions, so that's cool, I guess. That's life explained in the ways that people will really understand it. You really don't realize how much we've gone as a society, like as any society, until you look back at what it was before. Like in America, before settlers came in and started mining and growing tobacco, it was just green everywhere. There was just life everywhere in the Americas. Well, there's still life everywhere now, but it's not wild. Looking back at our history, like the Virginia Company, our founding fathers, really makes you realize just how far we've came. We've came from worrying about surviving to worrying about who leads our country, which really is evolution. Really get down to it. Really, the only way for something to stop happening is to end the source. So, for example, if you don't like Geometry Dash, then end the source. Unalive RobTop yourself. Eliminate the source of what you don't like, and then that thing will never happen again. You'll never have to worry about it. I feel like a lot of Disney's films are totally dipping into the water from its previous works and high expectations from its community, because we had such good things like Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, and Little Mermaid, and then these live actions came out of those and everyone was just like, no. Especially Pixar's animated movies, because they had such good ones in the past, like Toy Story. Then they came out with Turning Red and everyone was like, this just doesn't feel Pixar. Hollywood's running out of ideas. That's why they need to add a community suggestion box, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe then their business will actually start working, because they can use free labor from the support of people, and they could get ideas for their shows instead of having to pay a professional, because sometimes people have really good ideas. But I feel like Moana 2 is actually going to be a really good one. I mean, the first Moana was so good, how could they flop this? I mean, Disney managed to succeed with The Little Mermaid 2, which many of you probably don't even know exist. If the quantum realm really existed, then wouldn't there be a universe where you don't exist? Or is that like an essential thing, like in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse with their whole canon event idea? Spider-Man 2099 sound effect.